Monday. That's right. Okay. All right. Now calling the matter. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Thank you so much. All right. Omarion Walker, you can unmute yourself, sir. Now calling the matter of the people versus Omarion Glenn Walker. This is ticket number SP 1421350, count 1, unregistered or untitled motor vehicle, count 2, reckless driving, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Vassal Johnson II, 72130, on behalf of Mr. Walker, present on Zoom. Say your name, sir.
Oh, it's a little delay. And say your name one more time. It's a little, your internet didn't come through all the way. Oh. All right, that was a little better. All right, today's the date and time set, sir, for a pre-trial. How are we moving forward with this today, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. I've been speaking with Ms. Mason, sent her email, as well as Mr. Miller, her office. So we're waiting for digital discovery to be sent on it. So I'm just asking for a pre-trial date.
All right, my pre-trial dates are kind of far. Let me know if this is too far. May 14th.
I mean, if you, okay.
You want it closer?
Please.
Let me see. No one else gets this treatment today.
I appreciate it. How about April 1?
Are we open that day? I asked you, are we open?
If we're not, it would be on you, Judge.
I know. All right. April 1. I hope it's not a crazy day. April 1.
If it is,
at
can
8:30. Huh?
you let me know or just change it? Can you let me
see.
know?
I'm loading the computer right now. Give me 1 second. What does it look like? It might not be that bad. Just pre-trial.
Oh, yeah.
We got time to pre-trial. Is it all the same person? It is a lot of repeat offenders. What's the next date? Is the next day open for you too? We're gonna look at the next day.
The second works if you have it available.
It's got some really full days.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
I'll keep the 14th.
Oh,
that works for you.
You know what? We can do the first. We can do the first.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'll put it for you. You want to do April 10th instead? What about April 10th?
I can't do the 10th. I'm gonna be in trial.
Okay, first. Let's do the first. Let's do the first.
Okay.
That should work.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you,
You're
Ms. Mason.
welcome. All right.
Have a good day.
Sir, do you know he needs to get fingerprints, sir? I told you last time, Mr. Walker, you need to come down here and get fingerprints. This is a reckless driving charge. You have to come down to 36 and get fingerprints.
I'm now.
Oh, your audio's terrible. Just shake your head yes or no if you understand. Okay. All right, come do that before your next hearing so I don't have to reprimand you. Okay? All right. There's nothing further. His bond will continue at
Okay.
$0.
Thank
I'll
you,
see you
Judge.
next time. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Some better internet,
Okay.
Mr. Walker. Okay, we'll see you April
Bye-bye.
1st. Okay, bye-bye.
You will.
Yep, you can go
Bye-bye.
now. Okay.
Does anybody need me in Judge Taylor's courtroom? Nobody needs me? Okay, I'm done. Okay.
Are you on the record, Your Honor?
No.
So I have Malajani Walk. I'm sorry, he told me what his name was. Anyway,
Okay, I see who you have.
and I don't see him on the docket. When I looked him up, it looks like he has a trial date on 3/13.
Okay, that might
I
be
mean, do you
true.
see him on today's docket?
You can bring him back into the main session. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, I'm gonna pop him in.
No, he's not on the docket. Also, Attorney Soroki, when you go into 21 for Miss Young, she has some warrants out too. I don't know how we missed it. She has quite a few warrants. So she's here for a trial today. The officer is here, but she also has a ton of warrants too. So I don't know how she just giving you a heads up.
You want me
Yeah,
to
but
do
we
what?
need-
You
We
want
need
me to
like,
look at those or what? Your
yeah,
Honor?
please, please. She's
Okay.
trying to get her license back, so.
Okay,
Okay.
I have. Let me tell you what she has, and then we can bring Mr. Walk out. She has one license, improper plates, no insurance, drove while license suspended. No operator's license, untitled, unregistered motor vehicle. No operator's license, untitled, unregistered motor vehicle, and drove while license never acquired. I think those are all her warrant cases.
All right, I will wait for Ms. Mason to review that. and give-
Offer is give her two FTDs, one improper.
Can she get one allowing and one FTD?
No. Two FTDs, one
That's-
improper, remaining dismissed.
It's a 2 years and before she'll be able to get her license.
You know what? She's got stuff in warrants. Okay. That's the deal. And then we got Portello here for the trial.
Right.
But that's for all the tickets. You gave me the offer.
Right, that's for everything.
All right.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay. I'll be a nice person. I'll give you an allowing and an FTD. God bless America. You beat me down.
Yay.
Give her an allowing and FTD.
Thank you.
And then improper. You get that improper.
Yep, it's
Okay.
3 tickets, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
All right. I'm gonna bring Mr. Walk out.
okay.
Hoffman, you didn't hear that. So cover your ears.
My mind is racing.
You showed us that, Ms. Mason. too.
I didn't bring him out. David Wilson Finn, sir? Who is this?
I just brought him in. There's an officer here for his case.
Okay, cool.
Mr. Wilson Finn,
Yes, ma'am. David here.
good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Are you David? Finn?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, have you checked in, Mr. Finn? Wilson,
Please.
your phone up.
Minutes.
I'm gonna put you in a break. You can speak with him
Okay.
in case.
Yes, ma'am.
You know you late, Mr. Finn, for a trial.
And I just figured it out, ma'am. I'm so sorry. When I woke up late and I was like, oh man, let me get myself ready.
And
I
I'm gonna
couldn't
start
find my
waking up late too, and I'm gonna see how y'all feel when I come in
no
here when I
ma'am.
wake up
No
late.
ma'am. No
I'm gonna
ma'am.
start doing that too. I woke up
Look,
late. I'm
you see,
sorry.
I was
It's
prepared. Look, I'm
11:15.
already ready. I went to
I'm
sleep
just
ready.
starting to get
Woke up
started.
like, what the?
All right,
My
Mr. Finn, we're
apologies.
gonna put you
So
in
sorry,
a
miss.
breakout room. I know.
Okay, we're gonna go to room number 22, Mr. Finn. Just one moment.
Mr. Walk,
Yes, ma'am.
you have a trial in my courtroom and it's not today. Do you know what day your trial is on?
Ma'am, not real. I just saw one of my tickets and it said today, and
You
I
gotta do
just
better. Y'all gotta
I
do better. This
I
y'all life. I got my little life partially together.
and that's why I'm here, so I can
I
try to.
know, but you gotta come on the right days, okay?
Okay, so what's my day?
Your next day is, let me see. Let me click on your middle name, Rashawn.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I gotta make sure I got the right day. You're coming back for a trial on March 13th.
March 13th.
March 13th at 9:30 a.m. Put that in your phone right now. March
Yes.
13th. Okay, 313.
March 13th.
Yep, at 9:30 a.m. for your trial.
Yes, ma'am. I put it in my calendar.
All right, and no hat next time. This is court.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm at work.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Walk. I'll see you what day?
March 13th at 9.
Thank you. I'll see you then. Bonds continue.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good one.
You too, Mr. Walk. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Attorney Mustafa, what you want to do with your matter?
Good morning, Your Honor, again.
morning.
I've been trying to reach my client. I was texting with her yesterday, so I'm not sure what happened this morning, but she did get her permit and I was gonna ask for a short adjournment for her to get her proper plates and insurance.
April 10th.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Your Honor. Okay.
You're welcome. They got to come. She has to come. I'm not going to put it on the record. Just come back April 10th. She
I
gotta
will
come back,
make sure
okay?
she is present.
Tell her stop getting tickets as well, please, and thank you.
Yes, Your Honor, absolutely. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful
You
day.
too.
everyone. You too, Attorney
Thank you
Mason.
so much.
Thanks.
Attorney Robinson, how are you doing today?
I, I was bringing some people out, Your Honor. I don't know if you want me to or not.
Yes, please. I started
Yes.
putting them in the waiting room and stuff so
Oh,
that you can.
okay. All right. And I sent you a chat about another case.
Send a chat to me.
I did.
Okay,
I
let me send you.
I asked for a confirmation on a license, so I didn't hear back. So I just
Send the confirmation on the license. What license do you need looked up?
Marquand, Washington.
Okay, I got you.
Pauline, Billy is
Yes.
Billy Whitehead in room 9 is asking for help.
I think I'll go in there. I think that Mr. Boffman had spoke to him, but I'll go ahead. Even though it was in my room, I think he just jumped in there. See what he needs.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Remember,
Angel. Yeah. Hello.
Mr. Wilson fan.
I don't think I asked him to enter quietly. He didn't.
I know, but still, why would you come back in the courtroom and say, yo? You're not the only person on here today. Mr. Fan, you can't just walk back into the courtroom and say, yo.
Oh no, I was talking to my sister. I'm sorry. I was talking to my sister. I thought I
Put
had this
yourself
on
on
mute.
mute
I'm
next
so
time.
sorry.
No, it's okay. Put yourself on mute next time,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am. I'm
Before
so
you come back
sorry.
in the courtroom. It's okay. I'm just telling you, you can't just, but
Right.
put yourself on mute so that people can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? All right. Actually, there's an officer on him, isn't it?
Oh,
Yes. Kennedy is here for him.
Right.
We're gonna be able to start in a minute. Who has Joseph Wright? Why is his hand up?
That is Mr. Roki's. I can go in there if you like.
Now we'll wait till she comes back out and see what's going on. He has his hand up. She's almost finished getting all her folks out anyways, and then I can get started with both of you.
Okay, I'm ready, Your Honor. Can I have just 2 minutes?
Absolutely. I was gonna say, take your time, give
I'll be
yourself
right
about
back.
5 minutes, and then we can get on, okay?
Thank you. I'm here.
No problem. Attorney Robinson? Did I accidentally click you out? I'm sorry, Mr. Fan. That was my fault. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was putting him in the waiting room. Attorney Robinson. She can't hear us. Let me send her a message.
Unisha Williams?
Yes, yes.
Morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning.
I'm sorry, Judge, are you on the record? This is Dia Mason, City Prosecutor.
I'm not. We're checking somebody in, but I'm not on the record. What's up?
Okay.
Oh, you can go ahead, Ms. Mason.
Who did you just check in?
I was in the process of checking her in when you
Okay, at this point, Your Honor, I'd like to put the Troy Ward on the record. I mean, this case was set for, it's like 10 o'clock at this time.
Okay,
And I
I'm
don't see
trying to
the
get
defendant.
counsel to connect to audio, and then I will. So
Okay,
I sent her a message. I see her on the screen. I'm gonna send her a message.
all set, Ms. Mason?
yes.
All right, thanks. Unisha Williams, would you please turn on your video?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right.
On my docket for today.
And are you Unisha Williams?
Yes, I'm sorry. I look a mess.
Well, if you could just put on a blouse or shirt.
Yes, yes, I will. One second, please.
She's not on the docket for today.
Okay.
What are you doing here, Miss Williams?
It said that I have a court date on the 4th for you. I had unfortunately missed one because I had so much going on. And then I went to the courts, got the paperwork, pulled it up. They pulled it up for me. I have it in my hand. Judge E. Marlene Taylor for today, the 4th. I actually went to the courthouse so I wouldn't miss it.
See your name. What case number is on that ticket? What case number?
Where do I find a case number at?
Should be right on that same thing, like underneath my name.
Oh, okay.
SP.
SP 11
Mm-hmm.
44
Mm-hmm.
9071 OT.
Okay. Your middle name, Nicole?
Yes.
Probably happening. 3/4/24. It says that, but I don't see it.
Yeah, under William Lindsay Judicial.
Oh, she has a hyphenated last name. That's why I couldn't find you. All right. And you came down here so you wouldn't miss it. Then you signed in at 10 a.m.
Yes. Listen. Yes, ma'am. And I'm not being.
Listen, I love y'all stories. Y'all stories give me life in the morning. Because y'all
No,
be like,
it's
I didn't want to
serious.
miss Miss Williams. I'll be all like, y'all be like, I didn't want to miss another court date. So instead of being early, I'm gonna be an hour and 15 minutes late. Instead of
I
being
really
early, I'm gonna
apologize,
be an
Miss Taylor.
hour and 15 minutes late. Y'all crack me up. But I
No.
came down here to get this new date and make sure I didn't miss it at all.
I really did. But look at this. I have multiple dates to be at. Like, I just get so
I
consumed.
had multiple tickets. I know. It's what happens when you don't come do and take care of it right away. Then it just gets trailed behind. Okay.
But I really am trying to get it together and prioritize.
Her last name is hyphenated. It's hyphenated Williams Lindsay. That's why I couldn't find her on the docket originally.
Okay, and spell the last name, Judge. I had to think that.
Williams hyphen Lindsay, LINDSAY.
Okay, Ms. Lindsley, I'm gonna put you in a break room 23.
Okay.
All right. Attorney Soroki, I saw that Joseph Wright had his hand raised. Did you talk to him? He's in room 13.
No, but I'm on, that's the one, he's not here for trial, so. I have Billy Whitehead, and he has I looked him up, he has an arraignment on 3/13, but he said you wanted him to come back today to say he paid or something?
He is here for trial.
Like all these, I don't know, there must be confusion in the sky or something, because these 313 people are here. He's here for arraignment on 313, and I don't see him on the docket. And when I went on the computer, he said that you wanted to come back and tell him that you paid.
Probably on 313. I don't know.
You want to just tell him to come back on
What ticket
313?
he have.
I don't see
Yeah,
him on.
bring him out here.
Okay, I'll bring.
I don't know what's going on.
And then if you're ready for no officers, I'll bring out the other gentleman too.
Okay.
Oh,
Huh? What's up with Joseph Wright though?
He's here for trial. Then he wasn't- Yes.
Right. Attorney Robinson, where's your client at? It's 10:02.
Let me find out.
I got officers here. Oh, listen. I wish I did. Mr. Whitehead. I don't even see him with an open case. Mr. Whitehead.
Hello?
What's your middle name? Hello? What's your middle name, sir?
Joe, Billy Joe Whitehead.
Let me see. I don't have you on my docket for today. I'm trying to find out what's going on. I don't even see any open case for him. OA. You have a driver's license, sir?
No, they suspended. That's what I'm trying to do, get my license regranted.
Okay. I don't have you on my docket for today. What's going on?
Well, the last time I went to court, I was supposed to pay some tickets. I paid the first two, but it was two more that I had to put money on, and I went down to 36th district. When I paid the first two, she had told me that I owed 210 and I'd be cleared up.
Okay.
Yeah, so by me going to court today, I was supposed to be seeing the judge to see if I paid the rest of the money, but I was gonna ask, could I get more time to pay the rest of the money?
Make an arrangement with the people at the front. You don't have to come see me. I don't see anything that he has open.
You don't have to.
I mean, I see he has a pending. Okay, I do see one pending thing. I lied. The next court date is an arraignment scheduled at 1:30 p.m. because you got a new ticket scheduled for March 13th. That's your next date. You have to stop getting tickets, Mr. Whitehead, or else they're going to never let you get your license back. Just so you know. Every
Yes,
time you
ma'am.
get a ticket, it postpones how long you get your license. And you got a new
Yes, ma'am.
driving while license suspended ticket. So guess what that does? That delays you being able to get your license again. And it just keeps happening until you stop driving. Every time you get a new ticket, you got to come back. So you're in the afternoon, 3:13 at 1:30 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge, I stepped away. Is Mr. Whitehead free to leave?
Yeah, he's free to leave. All right.
A jury
Huh?
trial today, Judge?
No, it's supposed to be just a regular bench trial, but he didn't come, so I'm about to call the case. We moved it from a jury trial on Friday to a bench trial, and he ain't come. So I'm about to get these officers out the way. Attorney Robinson.
Yes, Judge.
All right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call this case. You shouldn't have to be sitting here all day either. How about that? Because I told him myself what time the trial starts. You're not in the hallway, right? You ain't telling him to come in person, right?
No, I just talked to him. He said he was zooming in.
Nope. Let me get his file.
Your Honor, I would still object to this. My officers have been sitting here. I'm totally
over it.
objecting.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm about to call off the docket. All right, officers.
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Troy Anthony Ward. This is ticket number SP 1142411, count 2. No operator's license on person, count 3. Open alcohol motor vehicle. Ticket SP 12601891, 1 count drove while license revoked. Ticket number SP 14645811, 1 count improper plates. Count 2 of that same ticket is unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 14645813. This is 1 count, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 146561911. 1 count drove with a revoked license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, Attorney Robinson.
Judge, I'm sorry. Before you start, there's a person in the waiting room on a device.
Oh, I know it's probably her client. But it's 10:10 a.m. and he was supposed to be here at 9:30. I told him he's supposed to have a jury trial today. It's changed into a bench trial, but I'm amazed that his attorney has to call him every single time to notify him that he needs to be in court when I told him what time to come to court today. Go ahead, Attorney Robinson.
Judge, I would request that the court allow entry of my client into the meeting. If not, on Friday, the open alcohol matter was dismissed.
It was. I thought I wasn't supposed to be reading that count.
For the record, Your Honor, Diachiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. That's correct, but that doesn't still negate the fact that the other charges still.
I know. And he don't even have to physically drive down here. He just gets to log on whenever he feel like doing it. I told this girl at church I wasn't going to fuss today, that I was going to be calm and I was going to be nice and I was going to be gentle with folks. But it's almost like I don't be talking. And that's why I get so frustrated, because I love when I just talk to myself. It's like I'm not even, this is their matters. Attorney Robinson, your license is good, isn't it?
Last time I checked, yeah.
Yeah. Like your bar card works. You paid for that this year, right? Because you're responsible. And you decided it was something that was important and it mattered a lot to you. So you took the time, you took the moments, you said, I'm gonna make sure this is important to me. Ain't nobody gonna have to tell me I need to do none of this stuff. I'm gonna pay for my license every year because it's important to you. Grown people. And then he in the shadow. He not even in no bright place, Attorney Robinson. He didn't even come on like he was ready for a bench trial today. He just did whatever he felt like doing. See, that's why we need to have stuff in person. That way, when people are not here, I can lock my door at 10:30 and I can say, no more people. Attorney Robinson, you have some other matters today?
I have a few other matters in a few other courtrooms on their Zoom hearings though, but yes, I do.
All right, Officer Scott and Officer Sergeant Schultz, how are y'all doing today?
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Did y'all have some other matters y'all needed to attend to today, or are y'all able to wait until I do my docket?
Yeah, I have a full schedule today.
Okay, all right. You pleading guilty, Mr. Ward? Because obviously you're not the most responsible human ever. What's going on?
I apologize. I got off work at 3:30 this morning. I was just tired and I fell asleep.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Apologize.
I get into the house and I gotta get back up 3-4 hours later after I get in. You know, wanna know why? Because I gotta grind. Oh, I sound like Judge Evans. Let me stop. I just felt myself having a moment. But you know what? That's because we all right. Attorney Robinson, what was your plan for today with this matter?
Negotiate best offer for my client.
All right. Now, Attorney Mason might be a little perturbed, but I'm gonna have you talk to her to see if we can get an offer so I can get you going, so you can handle the rest of your matters. And so I can get these officers out of here for today.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Attorney Mason, can you go on breakout room with Attorney Robinson, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Are you dismissing my officers at this time?
No, they got hold tight. Just 1 second. Please.
What room, please?
Go to room 2. Nope, somebody's in 2. Don't go there.
Go to 3. 3 is good.
Okay, 3.
Thank you.
Forgive me to interrupt, Madam Clerk. I did ask for, I did send you a chat.
Mr. Bachman.
Yes.
No, you don't. I had the sheet. We good.
Mr. Bachman, do you know why
Yeah.
why Wilson Finn is in breakout room 2?
No, I had to rename him, so I presume that he just got disconnected.
I didn't put him in 2.
We're ready on that case. I think he might have been creating some noise here in the main session.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that came on and said yo and was talking to his sister.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But I was just wondering, I'm baffled as to how he got into 2.
I didn't do it.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Thanks.
Mhm.
You mind if I move him to another room in case
Happy for you to. I just didn't want to move him because I thought somebody else had him there.
Yeah, I understand. I'm gonna put him in, let's see, you're what number? What are you, odd or even?
We're even, but his case is ready, so he can go into the waiting room with your permission.
Sure, yeah, I'll bring him in.
He's been we call it advised.
Okay.
Excuse me, can Mr. Ward be put in a breakout room, or I can call him, whatever's easier?
You can go in the breakout room with him.
All right, which room, please?
We'll give you room number 6.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Wilson Finn, I see you trying to be better when you came back into the courtroom.
Yes,
Let
ma'am.
me call you
today?
Matter. I'm fine. Get this officer out of here.
How you doing this morning, Judge?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
I'm blessed, Queen. Stand out the way, baby.
I know. That's all we can do.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm trying to get the officer out here, but I'm having a hard time. Now calling the matters of the people versus David Antonio Germont Wilson Finn. This is ticket number SP 1136376. Count 2 failed to display. Ticket SP 1500790. Count 1 drove while license suspended. Count 2 no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3 violation of the basic speed law and or drove in an unsafe manner. Also have ticket number SX 3723340. This is going to be 1 count of violation of the basic speed law. Count 2, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Henry Baughman for the defendant. Would you, sir, state your name, please?
David Wilson Finn.
It's a trial date, Your Honor, and the defendant is going to waive his right to any further trial or hearing today. He's going to plead responsible pursuant to a recommendation made here by the prosecutor. That responsible plea, will be to the violation of the basic speed law count. There is a recommendation for a 90-day delayed sentence. I've explained to the defendant what that means, and he is advised otherwise of his rights. He's ready to give a factual basis, and we're thankful to the prosecutor for the recommendation and to the court.
Attorney Baughman, I don't know how to do a violation. I don't know how to do a 90-day delayed sentence on the speed on a plea of responsible.
That was my fault, Your Honor. I think I was thinking of drugs when I wrote that offer. I'm sorry.
Okay. I wasn't a little confused.
That's a 1 to 5.
We like
sorry.
it. Okay.
That's a 1 to 5 straight.
Can we do a limited access, please? Mr. Finn has a tie on and is otherwise.
I'd have to check to see if he's got a judge. Check to see if he's got a CDL.
Okay, if he doesn't have a CDL,
you could do a limited access.
We thank you.
All right, let me see what's going on. He did pay some other tickets too, but he still owes some that went to the collection agency, Mr. Finn. So that means if you're trying to get some money back, they're going to take that money out that check, just so you know. So you might want to come down here and figure out some type of payment so they don't just take this.
I don't know why I was thinking like.
Yes, ma'am. I'm on that today.
Like $800 almost they're going to take from you.
Okay, I'm on it. I'm jumping on it. My lawyer just told me go to the Secretary of State and everything will get filled. I'd be filled in with everything. I'll take care of everything there instead of going through the trials and tribulations.
Okay, well, while we have a moment together, you're going to the Secretary of State to find out which tickets to resolve.
So I can get my license. Yes.
You're not going to resolve them there, sir. You're going to resolve them at whatever court they direct you to go to.
Right.
Okay.
I was just referring. You told me to go to Secretary of State to get everything. Yeah. I can make sure I got everything in order. Gotcha.
Yep. Okay. He just want to make sure you don't think that you don't have to come back to us because you do.
Oh no. He told me
I got to a court. Okay. All right.
No, I know.
It looks like he just has a regular when he had a license. It's just a regular operator's license.
So we would, for the purpose of a plea to speed limited access 1 to 5 over, I will stipulate to the facts contained within the 4 corners of the complaint, Your Honor. Thank the prosecutor.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of 1 to 5 limited access speed. The remaining counts, stipulation for probable cause to dismiss them, Attorney Baughman.
So stipulated. Thank you.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter that plea. I do want to acknowledge Officer Kennedy, who is present. Officer Kennedy, he did plead to one of your counts as a reduced count in this matter. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay. I'm going to give you a whole 60 days. Nope, 30 days to come down here and get on some payment plan. So get on a
Yes,
payment
ma'am.
plan by April 4th of 2024 to pay this, okay? Make sure it says
Yes, ma'am.
limited access 1 to 5 before you pay for it though, okay?
Okay, limited 125. I got you.
Yep. Okay, all right,
Yes,
if there's
ma'am.
nothing further, I see you had a suit jacket on and you upped your game and went and got a tie. I appreciate
Yes.
you. Thank you for showing up to court appropriate today, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you so much.
All right, no problem. All right, have a good day, sir.
You too, ma'am.
Attorney Bossman, Terrell Yancey's license is restricted.
Oh,
Yeah, and that's because
I think it's new.
that may be why. No, ask him what happened at Dearborn Heights on November 2nd, 2023.
All right, understood.
That's why it's restricted. You already know.
I will re-advise him. May I bring him in and put him in a breakout room, please?
You may.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Let me do that without admitting everybody. That's not the move.
And ready on Troy Ward, Your Honor.
I don't have his file. Let me get it.
Mr. Yancey. Terrell Yancey.
Did you want him to go into number 22?
Yes.
Okay, are you gonna do it?
I think he's already assigned there, so
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there you go. I'm sorry, it won't let me unmute. There you go. There you go.
please join the breakout room, please. You're already assigned to breakout room 22.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you there.
I'm gonna zoom in on my phone also because my power is gonna get interrupted for a minute. So.
Okay. Okay. If you need to do that right now, and then once you sign back on, I can start your people.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Calling the matter of the people versus Troy Anthony Ward. This is ticket SP 1465619, one count drove with the revoked license. Ticket number SP 1464581, count 1 improper plate. Count 2 drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3 no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 114241112, one count failed to display. And ticket SP 126018911, one count of drove with license revoked. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Sarah Robinson, P63181 for Mr. Troy Ward. Sir, please state your name.
Troy Ward.
All right,
Judge.
counsel, this is Yep, all the officers showed up, even Corporal Haywood, he came in person. How you doing? What we doing?
Well, what a showing. The offer is he'd like to take the offer, plead guilty. The offer is no reduction on that. One of those revoked, and one
Okay.
insurance will go to improper plates. Balance dismissed.
Okay,
That's correct, Your
One.
Honor. City of Detroit, 43471.
thank you so much. All right, if there's nothing further, if you want to take advantage of that offer, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to? Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
And understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of October 14th of 2021. Were you in the area of Queen and Liberal Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Lincoln vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license revoked at the time, sir?
Yes.
All right. I also want to bring you to the date of May 27th of 2023. Were you driving a Lincoln vehicle in the area of St. Antoine and Lafayette in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your no insurance on your vehicle at that time?
No, it was not.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts that we just.
Yes.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates on the no insurance misdemeanor and drove with license revoked as charged. I want to acknowledge that Sergeant Schultz and Sergeant Officer Scott are here, as well as Corporal Haywood, to show up in the courtroom this morning. Sir, the fine for the drove with the revoked license is going to be $300. I'll waive the cost and fines on the improper plate. You probably have some reinstatement fees you're gonna have to pay as well. How long do you need to pay this $300 fine, sir? 30, 60 days?
About 60 days, yes.
Is that gonna be enough time for you, sir?
Yeah, about 60 days, yeah.
Okay, so May 6th?
May 6th? Okay.
Yes. Okay, May 6th is when this fine is due, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Ward, you have to set your alarm so that when you have important matters, you show up on time. So that you don't I'm sure you don't show up to work late because they dock you them points.
Correct.
So don't do that to the court. Show up on time so your attorney doesn't have to call you and try and figure out where you are. All right. There's nothing further. You're all set, Mr. Ward. That $300 fine is due by May 6th, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Sergeant and Officer, please have a good day. Be safe.
Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Ward, you're all set.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let me get these officers who are left. Let me get these cases called first. Did Otha Walker check in or no?
Didn't.
Okay.
Not for, to my knowledge.
No, he did check in.
Okay. Let me bring in these three officers. Let me bring in the officers and then bring in the people who go with them. Miss Young. All right. All right, please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. All right. Please keep yourself on mute till I call your matter. Devonna Woods?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Devonna Sierra Woods. This is ticket SP 1502646, one count accident. Drive failed to use due care or caution. And we have ticket number SP 1502629, one count drive while license suspended. Count 2, accident failed to stop within the sure clear distance. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, would you state your name, please?
Daviana Sierra Woods.
Thank you. We also have an appearance from the good corporal of the Detroit Police Department. Sir, your name and badge number, please.
Yep, Corporal Dobus, Detroit City Police Department, badge 73.
So my client is going to waive her right to any further trial or hearing today. She's going to plead responsible to 2 counts, Your Honor, of speed 1 to 5 over. There is no limited access exception to these responsible pleas, Your Honor. The defendant understands she will receive points, and they correspond to the driving without due care or caution and the other accident-related counts. The other 2 counts will be dismissed here. I stipulate the probable cause for the dismissals, and I also, on behalf of the defendant, stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaints for the other infractions to which she is pleading responsible. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea, 2 counts, the reduced charge of 1 to 5 over speed. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Ms. Woods, I don't know what happened, but we got to make sure we drive a little bit more carefully, okay, next time.
Okay.
So that we if we get distracted and we speed, and then this is what ends up happening, and we don't want that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, so the fine for both of those are $125 a piece. Typically, you have 14 days to do civil infractions. It looks like you're in school. Is that going to be enough time for you? Or you need some more time, Ms. Woods?
Oh, no, I'm out of school. I graduated. That's enough time.
Okay, cool. Okay, all right, cool. Well, congratulations. I will make this due no later than March 18th, because we already passed February. March 18th is when the fines are due, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Corporal Dobbs.
Yep. And congratulations, Miss Woods, on graduating. That's pretty cool.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
I will. Thank you. Ms. Parrish Young. All right. I'm press unmute for you to unmute. Oh, there go Corporal.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me 1 second. Trying to join your audio. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Parrish Lee Young. This is ticket SP 1459088. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, driver's license never acquired. Those matters are set for a bench trial today. I have the remaining counts on my docket in warrant status. That's ticket SP 113666201. License improper. Ticket SP 1186956. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive while license suspended. Ticket SP 1260851. No operator's license on person. Count 2 of that same ticket is unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Ticket 16282297. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, no insurance untitled, unregistered motor vehicle. And ticket 173373091. One count of drive driver's license never acquired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, good morning. Pauline Soroki on behalf of Paris Young.
And Ms. Young, can you state your name for the record?
Paris Lee Young, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank you. And I also have Officer Portobello on. Officer, am I saying it right?
Officer Botello, ma'am. Detroit Police
Botello,
Department, badge
thank you.
374.
I ain't even know P. It's a B. My goodness. Botella. Thank you. All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, the people made a recommendation to my client. She's going to avail herself of that. She's going to plead to one amended account of failing to display a valid license, another amended account of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and another one for improper unregistered motor vehicle, I believe, was the third one.
Okay. All right,
No,
ma'am. You
Your
want
Honor,
to
it was,
take
I think it was improper plates.
Okay.
proper place? Yeah. Got you. I got you. Got you. All right. You want to take advantage of that offer today, ma'am?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your right?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside what you just heard stated on this record today in exchange for a plea?
No, ma'am. No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Correct.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. First, I want to take your attention back to the day of May 21st of 2023. Were you driving a Buick vehicle in the area of Michigan Avenue and Springs Wells in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did it not have any car insurance on it at the time?
I don't really believe so, but probably not.
Ms. Young. Now, in order for me to take this plea, it has to be very clear. So it can't
Yes,
be,
Your
I
Honor.
don't know what was going on. You have to like admit to some stuff. Did that car have insurance on it?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Also, did you not have your driver's license at that time?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And then I need that ROA off the. Thank you. All right. Also, I want to take your attention back to the date of October 7th of 2021. Were you in the area of Grand River and Southfield in the city of Detroit driving a Chrysler vehicle, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you're driving that vehicle, did you not have an operator's license on you at that time either, ma'am?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Your Honor, satisfied.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea. One count allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, one count failed to display, and one count no insurance misdemeanor. Okay? All right. And these particular, ma'am, you owe all this money to the court for tickets that went into default.
I wasn't aware, but now I know.
You need to come down here and figure all this out, Miss Young. Like, you ain't never gonna be able to get your license as long as these tickets are open. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tickets that you need to pay for, plus 2 reinstatement fees that you need to take care of. So I'm not going to assess any more money because you got to take care of what's out here. And we do have collection agencies that are coming now to get their money if you don't pay it. So come down here.
What's my total, Your Honor?
Try and set up some type of payment plan. Let me see. Where my little calculator at? All right. It looks like we have Let me check something real quick because I think two of these tickets might actually be they in warrant status, but I think you pled to them a while ago, and that's gonna change the cost because that just means that you ain't come back and pay on it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
71. Let me see. All right. All right, she did plead guilty on these two cases. She just never came back. I was going to dismiss them. So I cannot dismiss ticket number 162822971. Count 1 and 2 of those tickets. Those are just in warrant status because she didn't pay those monies. So you owe quite a bit on those two tickets too. 384. So you owe $3,135.
So,
You know,
can you elaborate those last two tickets? Because I've been coming to court, Zoom court. So it was just a fee, a payment fee that I missed.
So you have tickets that weren't that are in disposition that weren't a part of these. So the tickets I did today were the tickets you got from 2023, and I did a ticket from 2021 that you had that I took care of. The rest of them are not on my docket. So they're just older tickets. Like, let me see how old this ticket was. SP 11362741. All right, that's a 2020 case. I wasn't even a judge in 2020. So this is before, and it just went into default. It was a stop street or intersection failed to stop that you never came to court for. So it's just been in
Your Honor, not to
disposition.
cut you off. Is it any other way around this other than paying money? Do I if I go to jail or do community service?
So what you can do is you can come down and, well, I would go to the Secretary of State's office first. I would see what tickets I need to take care of immediately to try and get my license back. I will put those at the forefront if that's your goal, is to get your license back. Then after that, I will come down to 36 and try and make some type of payment plan so that you can take care of the tickets that are that you need to be able to take care of. And then I will put myself on a payment plan to take care of the rest of the tickets. So that's probably the best avenue for you.
Can she have a community service? I'm sorry, community service option for some of them?
They are. So the tickets I took care of, I gave no fees for today.
Okay, thank you.
Tickets that I had available to me, so I didn't give her any additional fees. These are all older tickets that she just didn't take care of. I don't think it was any additional tickets with the one for today. I'll check and see though. Because it was just, it was just these two tickets. Because the ticket before those were warrant tickets. I'm dismissing those. And there was some civil infractions with those, but those are probably with the collection agency already as well. 8541. Those from 2021. Yeah, they went into default in 2022, 2 years ago. So those went into default 2 years ago. Yeah. Just to tell you. And we had some SX tickets. Let me see. Like Judge Millhouse and Coleman are on these dockets. That's how old they are, Attorney Soroki.
So why they not getting dismissed if the old judge is on there? I'm baffled. I'm not understanding.
So once they go into default, that doesn't excuse it. It just, so once you don't come in after 14 days on civil infractions, what ends up happening is that they assume guilt. It says it on the bottom of the ticket. It says you must make and notify the court within 14 days, or else it's like assuming as if you did it. And so they'll just put the payment in there and you have to pay at some point in time. And so the payment doesn't go away just because you don't come to court. But on civil infractions, we don't issue warrants. So if you don't take care of them, you just don't take care of them. The money just stays there until. So yeah, come and try and figure all out.
To pay them, the more interest accrues and penalties. So
yeah.
It's probably half interest and penalties at this point.
Yeah, but what's the point of me getting my charges dismissed if I still owe the same amount? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Is what I'm baffled about.
Because I didn't add any extra. I could add extra. I can technically give you a fine on every single ticket you pled on, but I'm not gonna do that because I can see it's some older tickets that just haven't been pled to and stuff like that. So they in collections. That's how old they are. They in collections. So
you probably would have had close to another $1,000 in fines today if the judge didn't give you this break.
All right, I'm gonna come down there and drop some money. I'll just ask my husband. No problem. Are we done today?
Yes, we're all set. You can have a good day, Miss Young.
You too.
All right. All right. What happened to my other person I had out here? Did he click off? Corporal Whitehead, Miss Walker didn't check in, so you're all set.
Okay, thank you very much.
Corporal Beckham, I thought Joseph Wright was in here. I put him on my screen, but I don't see him anymore, so he must have fell off. So I don't know what to do with his case. Let me see if I can you wait and see if he signs back in 1 second, please?
We don't
Yes, ma'am.
we don't actually need the officer, Your Honor. If you look at the recommendation, she was dismissed in this count.
All right.
Waiting room. You want me to bring him out?
Oh, he's in the waiting room? Yeah. I put him in here.
Good morning, officer.
Morning.
All right. Now calling Joseph Wright.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Joseph William Wright. This is ticket SP 1135071. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1476568. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, can you state your name for the record, please?
Joseph Wright.
All right.
And for the record, Your Honor, Corporal Beckham is here on Joseph Wright. Would you put your name on the record, Corporal Beckham?
Yes, Corporal Beckham, badge number 3798, traffic enforcement.
Thank you so much. How are we proceeding? Today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter.
Your Honor, so Officer Walsh, he did not appear today, so his matters should be dismissed. And the recommendation from the people was that the no insurance is being dismissed from that Mr. Corporal Beckham wrote, so.
All right. Well, thank you, Corporal Beckham. I appreciate you. All right. All right. If that's the case, at this point in time, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice for the reasons stated above. You're all set, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right, Mr. Wright, you're all set as well, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day, okay?
Yep, you too.
I will. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Corporal, stay safe out there. All right, it's going to get packed in here. All right. Everyone, please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter.
Yes.
Please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter.
Okay.
All right, there's only even way report. Can we get Curtis White in here?
How do you put a thing in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in here.
Okay. I said Curtis White. Karen White, put yourself back on mute for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. White, you can come right. You can come to the front. I'm gonna stand up here. Good morning, sir. Right here. I want you to face that box. I know it's gonna be awkward, but I need you to talk into this box so you can be heard. Come forward, sir. There you go, come forward. All right, turn that way. All right, sir. I know it's gonna be odd, but just listen to me and speak into that box, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Curtis Quentin Wright. This is ticket Z806689. This is one count of operating. Let's see. Operating while trying to get the right. Operating while intoxicated. We are here today for a review. He was placed on probation in March of 2023 for 12 months. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Boston on behalf of the defendant, sir. State your name, please.
Curtis Wright.
All right. Counsel, today's the date and time set for his probation review. I am in receipt of a discharge paper that says that he has completed all terms and conditions of his probation and that he remains in compliance and that the probation department is recommending that he be discharged at this time. Mr. Wright.
Yes, ma'am.
What have you learned from this situation?
A lot.
Okay, tell me at least one thing that really stuck out to you.
No drinking and driving
Oh,
because it's dangerous.
That's right, because it's dangerous, right?
Yes,
and you can
ma'am.
not only affect your life, you can affect other people's lives too. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I've never seen you again since you pled. That's always a good sign for me. So it's at this point in time that I say congratulations. The court is going to sign the probation to discharge you, paperwork to discharge you from probation at this time. Congratulations, and thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. You're all set, sir. Good job. All right, fantastic. You're very welcome. Thank you so much, okay? I appreciate you. He can have a copy of my discharge if he wants to. I can sign the other one. You want me to sign the other paper that you want to toss out? I'm gonna sign the other discharge paperwork for you, okay? All right. Philip Wright?
Yeah.
Okay. You're next. Now calling the matter of the people versus Philip Stanley Wright. This is ticket 05014581. This is one count of operating while visibly impaired. He must have paid the $500 by today, attend the MAD impact victim panel in this particular matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Philip Wright.
And Mr. Wright, can you state your name for the record?
Philip Stanley Wright Jr.
Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I did speak with Mr. Wright. He indicated he was not able to take the MAD class, but he's current in all his other obligations and he asked for more time to complete.
Hey, what happened to the class? That was probably the most important thing to me. I mean, I don't mind finding people, but I want you to get something out of this. What happened to the class?
I have to take it in another course, so I'll probably be taking it in the next couple of weeks. I didn't get it right away because the other probation officer wanted me to take it too, so I'm gonna take it together all at one time.
Okay. All right. So how much? That means you got another one?
Yeah.
You're not learning your lesson, Mr. Wright. You had a break.
I thought I had pulled over, but I still had the keys in the ignition, and that's how they got me.
All right. All right. Where are you on probation to for the other case?
Allen Park.
Oh, they're gonna make sure they get theirs. It looks like you paid fine. Let me make sure. So when it says total two, do we took care of my fine? So he paid that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you did. You put $500. But it said 545, so what a reinstatement. Okay. All right, here's what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna close this matter out only because Mr. Wright, they're gonna make sure they do what they need to do in Allen Park, and you gave us our money, and that you're gonna have to take that class.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Wright, don't, whatever they tell you, don't do all of that, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Your Honor.
Thank you. I appreciate the correction. All right, I close this matter out today, Mr. Wright. You're all set. Good luck to you, okay?
I'm working on it. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Very welcome. No problem, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. No
Bye.
problem. Bye-bye. Miss Wolford?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Get you next. Not calling the matter of the people versus Kyra, Diana, Warford. This is V ticket 123207. This is one count of harboring an unvaccinated dog. Ticket V 123208. One count of failed to purchase license for a dog. Ticket SP 1470243. One count driver's license never acquired. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Warford. State your name, please.
Kyra Woodford.
To trial date, Your Honor, trial was set to begin at 9 a.m. It is now 11 a.m. The defendant's continuing not guilty plea. There is no complaining witness that I'm aware of. And if that is confirmed to be true, then we move to dismiss these cases without prejudice. The defendant's been advised of her rights.
Do we have either officer check in? It would have been an Officer O'Brien or Rustin.
No, Judge, neither one checked in.
Officer Wimberly?
Oh.
Okay. All right. With that being said, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you have your license before you drive, and then make sure you vaccinate and get a license for the dogs, please and thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Christopher Walton.
Hello. Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Walton. This ticket is SP 1529326. One count disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name, sir.
Christopher Walton.
Mr. Williams.
Your Honor, we're waiving a more formal reading of the information complaint in this matter and indicate that the defendant has a pretrial date in some other traffic matters on the 19th of March 2024. Would you please set this matter for pretrial on that date?
Yes, no other matters. Christopher Walton. Said March 19th. Yeah, some more pretrials. All right, if that's the case, I will move it over to that date.
Thank you.
All right, give me 1 second. What's your middle name, sir?
Dale.
Dale?
Yes,
DA.
ma'am.
We don't have nothing else. He had another stuff. What's your DOB?
72658.
Okay. Do you have a case number, Attorney Baldwin? We do see a warrant out there, but we don't see.
I'm looking this up right now. I may be mistaken, Your Honor. One moment while I complete my own research here. See what it was that I saw this morning.
What warrant?
Yeah. I stand corrected, Judge.
I ain't got no warrant.
We just asked for a pretrial at what the date that you're assigning, please.
Okay. All right, you do, Mr. Watson. Unfortunately, you do have a warrant out there. It is for, I'm going to tell you.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's a warrant for drove while licensed improper. It happened on August the 8th of 2019. You were scheduled to come back to court on that matter on August 11th of 2019, and you failed to appear. So a warrant was issued that day at 11:04 a.m.
So what do I need to do, Your Honor?
I'm going to put it on the docket for the same day as the date that I'm giving you for this disorderly conduct, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'll give you May 14th to come back on this matter. I'll set your bond at $0 personal in these particular matters, okay?
Thank you. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome. You're welcome. All right, I'll see you then, okay? 8:30 a.m. via Zoom on May 14th, okay?
May 14th. May 14th. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, I'll see you then, Mr. Walton.
What courtroom, ma'am?
337.
337. May what? May 17th? Yeah.
14th. 14th. 1-4.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, no problem. Timothy Williams.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Timothy Darnell Williams. This is ticket SP 14818. Nope. SP 1481587. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, failed to stop upon request. Also ticket number SP 1482523. Count 1, failed to signal. Count 2, violation of the basic speed law. Count 3, vary course without signal. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, please, sir.
Timothy Williams.
Your Honor, the defendant will waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. Ask that the court set these matters for a trial date.
Does he need an attorney?
That's probably a yes, good idea, Your Honor. Please and thank you.
Yeah.
There's a genuine question of fact.
Okay. All right, sir. What I want to do is I want to get you an attorney because it's probably some video, and I want them to be able to be armed with that so that it's no questions about it. So I'm going to get you counsel. I need you to call my courtroom so that we can get that together at noon, okay?
All right.
I'm gonna have you though come back so we can make sure council is in place. Let me see. Ooh. That Thursday, April the 4th is killing the game. I might as well. Thursday, April 4th.
Is
Okay.
there another day I can get besides that? I'll be out. Yeah, I'm on a cruise from April the 4th.
Yes,
I'll be
I
on
can.
a cruise.
What about April 10th? What day you get back from the cruise?
The 6th.
Okay, is the 10th fine then?
Yeah, I'll be back April 6th, so that's fine.
Okay, April 10th. Thank you for letting me know. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. April 10th at 8:30 a.m. But call the courtroom at noon. You ready to take down the phone number?
Just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
313
Uh,
965 2293. Call at noon. Yep.
And I gotta ask to get me a lawyer type thing, you said?
Yeah. We're gonna get some personal information from you. I just don't want it on YouTube. So we gotta ask you about like address and all kinds of stuff. And I just don't want everybody to know your business. So you call it directly to my courtroom. Okay.
Okay, I got you. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem. Have a good day. Okay.
Yep. You too.
All right. All right. Bye-bye. Wow. All right. Devin Wardlaw.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Devin Wardlaw. This is ticket number 363276. One count, no operator's license on person. Also ticket SP 1528730. One count, drove while license suspended. Just so you know, the ticket 363276 is in warrant status simply because he didn't pay some money. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Devin Wardlow.
And Mr. Wardlow, could you state your name for the record, please?
My name is Devin Wardlaw.
All right, counsel.
Your Honor, he indicated he did pay some fines and costs, but in any case, at this time, he's continuing to plead not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
Yeah, he owes still some money on this ticket from 2017. It looks like he pled on May 25th of 2017. But okay, sir, if you want to raise your right hand on this new ticket, do you swear or affirm the other right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did. I talked to Ms. Soroki.
Yep. And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to set it for the date of June 3rd. June 3rd at 9:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Your Honor, is it okay if I ask a question?
Yes, you can.
First off, I took care of all the tickets I have in Detroit. I have a receipt, $528 for the tickets. I paid them on Thursday, and then I also of the full balance in Bloomfield. Ms. Soroki also informed me that I can obtain a license, which I did not know, and I'm doing the trial to see if I can get this case dismissed.
Okay.
Have any other warrants in the system or anything, or any other tickets?
You shouldn't have any. Let me see.
I explained that he may be able to get his license. I can't tell that, but if he paid all his fines and costs, I thought he might be in a position to get his valid license.
Okay.
And if that's the case, is there any way I can get this handled sooner than June 3rd? Because I would like to obtain my license so that I would be legit and then I won't be in these situations anymore.
Well, let me say this. If you don't have your license and then you come back to court, I mean, I can always give you a pretrial date. And if you don't have your license and you come back to court, then you're gonna have to plead on something, or you're gonna have to get a bench trial. If I set this out for a month and you're not able to get your license, then I'm gonna put your trial in July, just so you know, because that's how my dates go. They go. So I mean, I could try and find some day that's sooner, but if you're not ready the next time, you just got to know that you're gonna have to wait even longer to come through. So it's up to you.
Your Honor, I'm ready to obtain my license, so I'm okay with a sooner date.
Well, you got to pay $414 still to us, so I don't know what happened to that one.
But see, that's why, and I have the actual receipt from Detroit. They never even mentioned a ticket of that.
Let's see.
And I know this is, I wish I could show you, but I literally went down to the courts, and this was they told me my balance was. I paid it in full. I never seen a $414 ticket, and you said it's for when? You said in 2017. They didn't even discuss
2017.
They didn't discuss the case with me. They didn't say anything to me. And then, of
Well,
course,
this is a misdemeanor. Hold on. Now, this is a misdemeanor. So it wouldn't have been just out the air magical, like we just automatically put in the system. Civil infractions, we can do that. On misdemeanors, there's certain rights and responsibilities that come in. So we can't just put that into the system. There's going to be a record and a trail of it. There's going to be my court report. There's going to be a court reporting of it that we can pull out. So we didn't just magically give you nothing.
Oh, understood, man.
Know that. Yeah. I done locked myself out the system.
So you said I have a ticket of 414 for Detroit in 2017. How do I go to court for that ticket?
It's already been taken care of.
Oh.
It's been taken care of. It's just showing. It's still showing that you still owe $414 on it. Huh?
Okay.
When you pled guilty. So I don't know why it didn't pick up when you came down here, but it's just showing that you still owe a balance of it. You took care of it. You just didn't pay the whole cost.
And what was the whole cost? I'm sorry.
$414. I just locked myself out the system trying to get in to see what yours was.
Okay.
So $414. Oh, late fees and all kinds of other stuff. I don't know. I can't sign on. Sorry, sir.
Just so I can have an understanding, Your Honor, I need to pay $414, and then I could obtain my license. I will have nothing else on my record.
I don't know. The Secretary of State decides whether or not you can obtain your license. I don't have nothing to do with that. They decide. They the captains of the license committee. We just handle the tickets.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh yeah, you ain't paying nothing on this ticket. Is your middle name Trey?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll take the late fees off on it, but that's it. I don't know why they didn't put, take the warning late.
I don't even know if you can see this, Your Honor, but it's literally, this is the receipt for the ticket that I paid to Detroit. It's a total, and it also has my
How much
charge.
is it?
It says $528, and it has
for what ticket?
It's 2 tickets. I'm sorry, let me read it to you, Your Honor. I think the first one says ATI02991. That's the first case, I think. And then the second one is.
Let's see what ticket he's talking about.
TI02992. I think these are both the case numbers. So it's 991, and then maybe that's the receipt number. Actually, I don't know, Your Honor. I see one that says 276 was his total, and there was another one that was 252. These are the same ones you let me know about, Your Honor. I never knew about a 414 ticket. When we talked in January, I think it was the 8th. You never told me about the ticket, and then of course when I went down there to pay it, they never told me about the ticket. So I'm gonna. I like it. Like I said, I'm gonna go down there again and speak with them, and I guess.
Mr. Wordlaw, you're gonna have to come down here. I can't, I'm all tied up. I can't
Okay.
figure it out. And my system locked me out and I can't get the information.
Do you want me to come out?
We talked it down to $295 on this ticket, but I don't know what you pay. If you had civil infractions, you may have paid the civil infractions that went along with this ticket. But this ticket's so old, I don't know why they didn't tell you to pay it, but it's been in the system that you need to pay it. So I took off the late fees and the warrant fees. It's like $290 something now, but you 95, but you got to pay that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, that concludes this hearing. Oh, what day were we coming back for your trial? Did you want me to do a month or did you want me to do?
A
I
month.
think he needs a pre-trial date and then, so he can go to Secretary of State and see what he needs to do.
All right, I'll see you April 10th for a pre-trial. All right.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Ross. I appreciate you.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Got me all confused. Mr. Yancey, Terrell Yancey.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
I'm fine. Turn on your camera for me, please.
Okay, no problem.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Terrell Anthony Yancey. This is ticket SP 1528778. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, failed to display a valid operator's license. Also, we have in warrant status ticket number SP 1400082. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. State your name, please, sir.
Terrell Yancey.
Won't waive any more formal reading of the warrant, Your Honor, or the information contained therein, and ask that the court enter a not guilty plea on behalf of the defendant on that matter. He is going to enter into a plea today to failure to display a valid driver's license, and the balance of the instant cases will be dismissed. I'd ask the court respectfully to make that warrant case a part of this global resolution.
All right. If
He
that's
did
the
appear
case,
with
sir.
valid I'm sorry. He
Go
did
ahead,
appear with
go ahead.
valid registration and insurance, even though his license is out of whack right now.
It's restricted. All right. Sir, if you want to take advantage of this, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of December 3rd. What are you watching?
I'm sorry. That's funny. I'm so sorry.
I sure can't hear everything.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mr. Yancey, y'all got to do better.
That wasn't me. I'm sorry.
I know it wasn't you. No, I know it's not. But if you in court, why are you even watching something that will make that say that? Why? Like, it's just like, stop it for a moment. Like, oh my goodness, just stop it for a moment, whatever you're doing, and act like you're in a real building. I'm scared to see people in person. My goodness.
I don't talk like that.
Oh,
I do
my
apologize.
goodness.
Sincerely, I apologize. That was crazy.
It is. Imagine how I feel. You up here doing all other things. I know you've been waiting for a long time, so I don't get mad at people if they watching TV in the interim and doing all, but at least when you're on your hearing,
the crazy part about it was through the headphones. I never expected that to be that loud. That's crazy.
Well, you need to watch who you talk to.
I do apologize.
They getting you spectacular treatment. Fantastic, Mr. Yancey.
Please don't judge me off my
in?
companions. Yes, ma'am.
Yep, you got some real awesome companions, but I've learned. Raise your right hand, Mr. Yancey.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth? Did I do this? I did this
Yes, ma'am.
already, Mr. Yancey.
Yes,
Put your
ma'am.
hand down. All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of December the 3rd of 2023. Were you in the area of Wexford and 8 Mile in the city of Detroit driving a Kia vehicle, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license at that time to the officer who stopped you?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right. A stipulation for probable cause has already been made for the remaining tickets. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of FTD. The remaining counts will be dismissed. Mr. Yancey, you need to not drive, especially because you already know about your other situation. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
This
ma'am.
will prohibit you and elongate your ability to get your license unrestricted. Okay? And you don't want that to happen. So
Okay.
just follow everything that they tell you, right? Listen to what they say is your restrictions on it for right now and adhere to that so that you don't get any extra tickets, okay?
Got you.
All right. All right. My fine is $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days? You need some time?
I get paid Friday. I'm gonna knock that out right now. Friday.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you 30 days just in case anything happens. So I'm gonna give you until April 4th, just in case you can't do it on Friday or you need to pay like half and you need a little bit more time, okay?
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
All right. You're very welcome, Mr. Yancey. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Tell your
All right.
friends, watch themselves.
I got you. Sorry
All
about
right,
that.
bye, Mr. Yancey. Have a good day, okay?
You too.
All right. Frederick Williams.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Frederick Nathaniel Williams. This is ticket SP 1515896, one count, no insurance misdemeanor. I'm hoping that you looked up and saw his other ticket that's in default, ticket SP 1515816, one count, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Laughlin, for the defendant, state your name, please.
Frederick Williams.
Yes, Your Honor, I did, and I am motioning to set aside that default. Make that part of today's resolution, which would be a compliance dismissal, Your Honor. I have seen the valid and compliant documents for the defendant, his registration and insurance. And for that reason, I am stipulating the probable cause for the recommendation to dismiss these cases and thanking the prosecutor and the court.
All right. At this time, being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant that. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always have everything valid in your vehicle at all times so you don't have to come and wait my court all day long, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, sir, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Kenya Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kenya Lynette Williams. This is ticket SP 1549552. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. I also have ticket number N589722210. This is in warrant status is fish or possess fish without license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of Ms. Williams.
Ms. Williams, can you state your...
Your Honor, Ms. Williams did show me a valid registration and insurance, and that would resolve 4 of her matters.
Okay.
She also a defective equipment violation, which she's willing to admit now. Regarding that fishing ticket, I went on her ROA and I did not see it. So is it adjudicated or?
It's from May 2nd of 2010. So I will accept an appropriate motion. It says it's her information.
But I mean, you would go through and look anyway. I'm not perfect at looking at the cases on the computer, but in any case, Your Honor, I'm going to move to dismiss that matter based on the fact that it's from 2010.
Your Honor, no objection, City Prosecutor.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I do see the defective equipment. I didn't know if you had seen those 3 misdemeanor civil infractions. So she's going to be pleading guilty to the civil infraction of defective or missing equipment. Attorney
Yes.
Soroki. Okay.
Yes.
All right. With the remaining cases to be dismissed, is that my correct understanding?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, I'm going to enter a plea to defective or missing equipment. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Ma'am, the fine for that is $120. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you, or do you need additional time?
I can do it in 14 days.
Okay. So that brings us to March 18th, 2024. The remaining tickets I called on the record today will be dismissed. Okay, Ms. Williams?
Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I don't know why Attorney Soroki, but it popped up for ours. So we just want to make sure it didn't hang out there in warrant status forever.
Was she on the docket? I couldn't even find her name on the docket. Am I losing my mind or something?
No, I think I told her to come back, and she may not have made the docket.
Oh, okay.
Friday, she said. She was Friday.
Yep, she was here Friday, and she was supposed to make it back. I told her if she wanted to, she could come today, and she just didn't.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Nadine Wilson. Ms. Wilson. I wonder if she stopped moving. Nadine Wilson. Ms. Williams Lindsay, I put you in the waiting room because you was doing a whole lot. You was moving, you was in closets, you was in all kinds of places, and I couldn't do it anymore. But I'll call your matter now.
Yes, ma'am. And I apologize. I figured that. That's why I said, let me be still.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Unisha Nicole Williams Lindsay. This is ticket SP 1411415. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, improper plate. Ticket number SP 1144907. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Also, I have in default. It's just in default, I think. Ticket SH 100067771. 1 count disregard signal red or amber. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Attorney Boffman.
Good morning. Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name.
Unisha Williams Lindsay.
So, I didn't pick up all of those cases. I did pick up no driver's license, no valid driver's license case. For that, I've asked the court to confirm that the defendant has a valid driver's license. And if she doesn't, we would ask that the court accept a not guilty plea from the defendant at this time and waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant, and set the matters for a pretrial for a chance to comply.
All right. Her license is on restriction, and it's not going to be able to be unrestricted until 2020. Oh, it should be soon. Barnes, she did mess up in Royal Oak. It should be very soon that she should be able to have her license back in order as far as unrestricted. All right, I can set these matters for a pretrial so she can try and get some of this stuff. Yeah, one of the tickets was in default, but it's not in collections agency yet, like the rest of her tickets. So I can pull that one for her.
Thank you. I would move to set that aside, please, and thanks.
Yep, the rest of her tickets made it to collections, unfortunately, though, so about $1,000.
I did advise of those counts.
All right, so I'll pull the one that's not in collections, that's just in default. I'll put it on my docket. Your pre-trial day will be May 14th, 2024. Have us run her stuff again, because hopefully she'll be done with Royal Oak and her license should be restored to full capacity. Okay, all right. All right, so I'll see you back May 14th. That's gonna be at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal on these tickets, okay, ma'am?
Yes, Ms. Taylor, may I ask you a quick question, please?
You can, yes. Go ahead.
So I just need to get all the tickets that you just counted out clear for you when I come back on May?
Oh, you just come back, work on getting your license, making sure your license gets restored to being fully valid and not just restricted. You come back and see me on these 5 tickets I just called. Disregard signal red or amber, drove while license not valid, no insurance, drive unregistered unregistered motor vehicle and improper plates. The other tickets, they're already with our collection agency, so you may want to come down here and try and figure out a payment plan. But I can't do anything with those tickets, but just let them stay. But I keep that in mind when I assess fines and costs, that you have some other outstanding costs that you may need to take care of, okay? So right now, you're not required to pay anything except for get that stuff in order. Your license, your registration, all of that. Get that in order and then come back, okay?
Yes.
Okay, all right, that's
Thank
what you,
you.
so not necessarily payments unless you need to make them to get
You
that,
want,
those
you want to
things
see
in
a
order.
valid license, registration,
There we
everything.
go. There we
Yes.
go. There
I
we
get it.
go. All right. Then we can show that to the attorney and they can appropriately advocate for you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
Thank
Ms.
you.
Williams Lindsay. Court starts at 8:30. I know it'll be tough. Come on, so that you can
Yeah.
get this together. Okay.
I am. And I, you know, I want to say I really appreciate you for even letting me come on, because I did get in trouble with Royal Wig and they is way extensive and my head is just all over the place. But I thank you, Miss Taylor.
Listen,
for that.
I know. So I try and give a little fussing, but at the end, I try and give some, I understand. And then when I pull it, I can see what you're dealing with. So you got to stay calm and you got to show up to when we have these dates, but go ahead and I gave you a long time to try and get this stuff in order so that you can get what you need, miss. I'm gonna work with you. You just got to show up so I can work with you. Okay.
I will do that.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. If there's nothing further, I'll see you then May 14th. Okay. Try and get that license. It looks like you're so close. So make sure you follow through. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Taylor.
All right. You're welcome. Have a good rest of your day. Okay.
You as well.
All right. Bye-bye. Miss Wilson, were you able to unmute? Nadine Wilson? How about you, Mr. Perry White? Can you press *6 on your phone?
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Perry Dwayne White. This is ticket SP 1525617. 1 count defective or missing equipment. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman. On behalf of the defendant, would you state your name, please?
Perry Dewan White.
Judge, the defendant's going to plead responsible to the defective equipment count, and the other one will be dismissed. I'm stipulating a probable cause for the recommendation. Thank you.
All right, at this time, the court's going to enter a plea. Do you stipulate to the 4 tickets of the coroner to establish a factual basis as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to 1 count defective or missing equipment. Count 2 will be dismissed. Sir, the fine is $120. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes.
All right. So I have it due no later than March 18th, 2024. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mr. White. If there's nothing further, thank you for your patience today. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Have a good day. Okay.
Okay. You too.
Bye-bye. Amariam Williams.
Yes.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Amarian DeAndre Jerome Williams Jr. This is ticket SP 1455216, count one, discharge firearm. We are here today for a review on a 3-month delayed sentence. I think. Yes. He was to have paid $300. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman. On behalf of the defendant, state your name, sir.
Marion Williams.
Judge, the defendant has completed the term and all the conditions of this delayed sentence. I ask you respectfully that you would receive my motion to dismiss the instant case and grant it for the reason that the defendant is compliant.
Mr. Williams, what you learned from this incident?
Not the shooting in the neighborhood.
And why not, Mr. Williams?
Huh? It's
Why
dangerous.
not? It's dangerous, right? And you don't want your community looked about like that, right?
No.
No, not at all. Okay, you young. You don't need these type of charges. You don't need this type of stuff to prohibit you and stop you from where you need to go. Because you got places to go, don't you?
Yeah.
And we got to make sure that we go those places and we do everything that we're supposed to do. Okay?
All right.
All right. All right, Mr. Williams.
Hold
on a minute. I got she's been having trouble unmuting Miss Nadia Wilson, so I'm trying to give her a break in our middle of our hearing. But Mr. Williams, okay, I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. If you come back, though, I'm going to remember you. And am I going to be happy, Mr. Williams?
No.
I'm not at all. Okay?
All right.
All right. Good luck to you. I think you had another offer at some point in time. Did we take care of that blockading ticket at some point a while ago? I want to make sure he don't have nothing else out there. You ain't see anything else, did you?
I didn't.
Oh, I see. Okay. We good then. All right. You're all set, Mr. Williams. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
Okay, you too.
I will. Thank you. Bye, sir.
Bye.
Nadine Wilson?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
I can now. It's breaking up a little bit, but I can hear you now.
Thank you, ma'am.
You outside? What you doing? Why you got this hat on? You're working?
Sorry, ma'am. I took it off for you, ma'am.
I appreciate you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Nadine Renee Wilson. This is ticket SP 1502163. This is one count of 90-day delayed sentence. She was dismissed this. It looks like I changed it to $0 though. Appearances for the record. Start with counsel.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Ms. Wilson, state your name, please.
Nadine Renee Wilson.
Judge, the defendant is here for the review of the matter. She still owes some money. She ran into some health problems and her check hasn't been what it normally is. She's back to work and she just needs a little bit of time to pay, please and thank you.
Okay. Hold on a second. All right. You know, Attorney Baughman, I waived the fines and costs. I must have known that she was having some issues or something like that because I just told her no new tickets in the next 3 months.
Understood, Your Honor. I would move to dismiss the case and thank the court.
All right, all right. With that being said, the court's gonna dismiss this matter. Okay, ma'am, you're all set, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Have a blessed day.
You too, thank you. I have one last matter. He doesn't appear to be on, but his license is valid, so I'm gonna call it. Who talked to Marquand Washington?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Marquand Ellen Washington. This is ticket SP 14916262. This is a one count driver's license never acquired. Can I have your appearance for the record, please?
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Washington.
All right, Mr. Washington was on earlier. I saw him checked in. You had us run a driver's license request on him. He has a valid license. He has nothing on this paper but his name at the top and the information.
He appeared to have a new license, and I'm going to ask the court to waive his appearance and dismiss the matter. I'd stipulate
All right,
probable cause.
You spoke to him and you asked us to run a license. I do see it's valid. So the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice for him having a valid license.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And that is our morning docket. Keep it real, people.
Thanks for all the fun, everybody.
No problem.
I think I'll be.
Attorney Buffman, I'm gonna call you, okay?
Okay.